This is 1870 Off-Road. These are your updates for the month of October. Here's your videos you got coming out this month. We have an Appalachia Jeep ride. It's kind of a ride I did back in the summer, but did a really foggy, kind of just creepy out in the woods by myself. And I went back and I took that video, I re-edited it, and I made kind of a Halloween theme for it. So the music's a little scarier, and I focused more on the aspect of being in the Appalachian Mountains alone by yourself. So really cool, kind of a Halloween edit I did, special video there. That's coming out. And then I have a Taser Mini install. That one's coming. Wicked Jeeps, Jeep Day at the Fair from Griffin. As far as rides go, this is the fun part. October, we really start getting back in the rides again. Softball is kind of winding down. There's no more practices at this point. I have my annual ride at the end of October, beginning of November, just got scrapped. I had my vacation taken off from work to do that ride. Was going to go either do the Big Frog Loop again like I did last year, or do the Georgia Traverse. I was leaning Georgia Traverse. The problem there is I got jury duty the exact same week I took off from vacation. So I scrapped that vacation. I had some days I took off in October to do Charlie's Creek. So while my daughter's out of school, and possibly go to Tybee Island. So with that being said, I took some of those days, I moved them over to this week. I don't know what I'm gonna do that week of October. I mean, a hurricane just hit Atlanta. What's that town called up there? Asheville? That whole area is wiped out up there. So obviously Charlie's Creek area is in Clayton. I know you can go to Charlie's Creek, but a lot of Clayton is just, you don't need to be in the middle of that. They need to be up here, people who know what they're doing, up there working, cleaning that area up, and I don't need to be in their way. So kind of the loose plan, keeping that one variable. I will go to the mountains no matter what that week. I may have to just move over Helen or farther west to get away from the path of Helene, where it damaged everything, but that's kind of the plan there. We have a Jeep ride October, Saturday, October the 12th. Wicked Jeeps is going to Sonoya Jeep Fest. We do that every year. It's a pretty cool event. I think they actually let Broncos in there now too, so they have like a little Bronco section. Not that many Broncos show up, but then of course that whole following week, I'm doing rides somewhere. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm still kind of replanning all this because I just found out a couple days ago I had jury duty, so I didn't know I had this stuff planned another way. I'm glad I didn't film this video yet because I would have had to take it down and redo it. The end of August, the end of October, we got a big event at Atlanta Motor Speedway with Bennett Trucking. If you guys don't know. All right, so apologize, I'm having mic issues and airplane flies over during the middle of it. So Wicked Jeeps, Reeds Across America, and Bennett Trucking partnered together last year, and I think Bennett Trucking is a big part of this, but they're getting Atlanta Motor Speedway this year to help raise money for Reeds Across America. Wicked Jeeps works with them, we're big contributors to it, and we also help them escort the Reeds down for Andersonville during December. So that's kind of what I'm telling you about here. It's at the end of October, last weekend. Yeah, sorry, much background noise. You couldn't hear anything I was saying here. We support them on what they do with Wicked Jeeps. So I don't know if I will film that or if I'll just be there helping them out. We'll see however that goes, but that's going to be that weekend. It might be Georgia Florida Day too. We'll figure that out that weekend as it goes. I don't 100% know what we're doing because I've missed it every year. I've always been up in the mountains. But I think this year with the jury duty change, now I'm going to be there because I can't go to mountains anymore. That got screwed up. So that's kind of coming there. Another big change, you just gotta see the headlights are on here. The partnerships I was mentioning last month. So number one, 4x4 America, you can see the shirt here. I partnered with them, you see the logo on the back right here. So there is a discount code if you want to get these shirts. Go to 4x4 America on Instagram. They have a website too. But check them out, see if you like the shirts. I love this one. They have other styles too. Just whatever he makes. Sometimes he makes hoodies, he makes shirts. All I have is t-shirts. I didn't get nothing else. I wear my Wicked Jeeps hoodies when I do my rides because that's my club. So I rep the club when I'm riding. I have an 1870 off-road hoodie and shirts. I don't hardly even wear them. I wear the Wicked Jeep stuff most of the time. So I do want to get some 1870 off-road shirts made. I have no idea how to do that. I'll figure that out one day. Anyways, partnerships, 4x4 America. The next partnership I have is the headlights. They're Superi. So this was also in the works during September. I didn't have the details ironed out yet, so I didn't mention it. But I got these headlights. They're pretty cool. I did install videos on them. Get discount codes. I think you can get them for like $150 right now with a discount code. This is October 2024. The discount code is going to expire, I think, the end of the month. So if you want to get them, you got a few weeks left to get them, and then they're going to go back up in price. But yeah, I mean, $150. They're really bright. They're not as good as the $1,000 headlights. They're bright. They're just not as good of a cutoff line, But I mean, they're a tenth of the price. you know, or at least an eighth of the price. You can't beat that. That's awesome. So for an eighth of the price, you get a really good, really bright set of headlights. I'm amazed at how bright they are. So that's coming. Part of the reason why I did this, I've actually had some partnerships that have been offered to me before. Wasn't something I was that passionate about, and so I didn't want to represent something I don't have any passion for. I'm like, yeah, it's not what I do. So I always turned the ones down. I kept thinking to myself for a while, I was like, eventually I need to take something and just learn, because I've never been involved in one before. So started with Football for America. It was like, you know, it's kind of a neutral thing. I'm not taking a stand on one thing or the other, not supporting a product. I'm not standing against another product. I'm like, it's just t-shirts. Cool logos, cool designs. The guy messaged me, talked to him a little bit on the messenger thing, and just like, you know what? He's starting him up a t-shirt business. I like t-shirts. I buy a lot of cool t-shirts I see online that have Jeep stuff. I love the logo on it. I was like, I'll do it. I'll do a brand ambassadorship with you. So that's kind of what I did. So if you like these shirts, go to the website, get a discount code off of it. You can get them affordable. But also it gives me a good learning experience for me to get involved with doing one of these. So in the future, if something I'm very passionate about comes out, I kind of have already done this before. I can be like, oh, hey guys, I've done this. This is my experience. Here's what I can do to help you out. You know, kind of the idea. So Bass Pro Shops, if you want to come around and sponsor me, Dr. Pepper, something I really, really like a lot of, you know. Come on out and sponsor me. You know, Jesus, you want to sponsor me? Come on down and sponsor me, man. I'm taking it, you know. Anything I'm passionate about. But as far as anything else goes, it's kind of a good practice run for me to learn how this brand ambassadorship stuff kind of works. So yeah, that's coming up in November. You're going to start seeing the Christmas parades. You probably won't see the videos till the end of November, but we'll be filming them early November. So I might do one where I decorate the Jeep. I need to. There's not a lot of stuff out there about how to do that, so maybe this year I'll film that and show it. Filmed it last year, then I never made the video. I just edited it, deleted it off my phone. Softball's coming to an end. Fall ball's almost over. Happy that I can do a lot more Jeep rides with fall ball being over. Absolutely sad. I love sharing that with my daughter, and God, I miss it when it's over with. We're about to go through a 3-month gap of no ball. Now, Christmas is going to consume half of that, but then you get January free, and then February we start doing rides again. So yeah, obviously, if you guys ain't figured out yet with work, 5-day-a-week schedule stuck. The 12-hour deal went to another department, so I lost that. I'm not going to have the 4 days off anymore. Not getting that back like I had during spring. Man, that gave me so many opportunities to do rides. It lasted for 5 months. 4 of those months were softball. So I got one good month of 12-hour shifts. Guys, the videos you watched from January all the way through March were all filmed in January. I mean, all that was done at one time because I had 4 days off a week. I was doing so much stuff. It was, man, it was fantastic. I would love to man, my job I got now currently works out really great. I love the guys, I love the crew. I love what I do. I do not like the schedule. God, it's 5 days a week. I live way too far from Atlanta to be driving there 5 days a week. I'd spend 2.5 to 3 hours a day sitting in a vehicle because I do not want to live anywhere near a city. It's that way. I don't want to live anywhere near a city. I like being out in the country. You guys don't know, I live on an old farm. I mean, this is why I want to be out away from everything. So, but coming next year, what I was getting to is I might want to do these podcast style instead of doing just, hey, here's the monthly updates. I might do, here's a monthly update. And by the way, here's a story. Because there's a lot of cool stories that got me here of just successes and failures and, you know, dreams being realized and tragedies along the way. There's so many cool twists and turns to me getting to 1870 off-road, from 1870 garage, from tailor-made performance. I mean, all these things grew to 1870 off-road. All right, so the plane is back. There's a lot of airplanes down here where I live at, and a neighbor, of course, is still running a tractor in the background. This is the one day I had free this week to do this, and just I got to do it. So you have to hear the background noise. This point, it was too loud. So basically, I'm telling you next year's plan to do like a podcast style of monthly update, and I can tell you some of the stories of the evolution of 1870 off-road. I'll kind of wait and see how that goes, how that gets received. I got one I've kind of loosely working on right now, and if it's received good, I'll do more. If it ain't, I probably won't do no more. So that's what I'm telling you, and in conclusion of this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about my headlights here, coming right up. Let's tell you the story about how I got the lights. This is why I need to do brand ambassadorships a little bit more often. They tried to give me something that I didn't need, and I was like, guys, I can't use that. I don't need it. I already have it. They offered me something else. I couldn't use it, and I told them after a couple offers, like, guys, I appreciate the offers, but I don't want to take a product from you that I can't use and I can't give an honest review of, and that people who are watching videos just wouldn't care about, you know. So I don't want to don't want to just take something from you for the sake of taking it. You know, I said, so I basically at that point told them, hey, here's the things my Jeep needs that I don't have, and they offered me not these lights, but different lights. I talked to them into giving me these. I tried to talk them to give me a better one. They wouldn't do it. So I was like, hey, you know what? After a month of negotiating with these guys, I'm gonna take what I got. So they gave me these lights, and I love them. Absolutely love them. So happy I did it. It worked out pretty good. But like I tell you guys, if I do a brand partnership, brand ambassadorship, whatever you call that, you know, I'm gonna stand behind it. It's gotta be a product I think, whether or not it works or not, it's another story, but it's gotta be a product that I think, hey, I can get use out of this, or you can get use out of this. I'm not gonna take something just for sake of taking something, you know. So that's kind of the idea behind the headlights. That's why there was a month of negotiating, and that's why I haven't taken anything up to this point. A lot of this stuff up to this point was like, guys, I can't use your stuff. I've turned a couple people down because I'm like, your products I can't use it. I don't want to take it just to take it. I mean, you're better off, to the companies who offer that stuff, you're better off giving it to somebody who could use it. Let them do a review on your stuff. Said, if I get your stuff, I can't use it. So I almost didn't get anything from Super E, but finally they came back with the headlights and I got them. 2 videos covering them, one doing the install and one doing the wiring using a part from Quadratech. Quadratech didn't sponsor that video. You guys don't even know I exist. They're way bigger than I am. So, but I used their parts. I made 2 videos of that. And yeah, that's kind of, that's the story behind that I didn't really get to tell in the videos. That's the story behind the partnerships, the brand ambassadorships. So good trial run with the shirts. I'm happy with that one. It's working out pretty good. I don't get anything for it. You know, you get you guys a discount code with the shirts. I help another guy get his business going. The Super E thing, I don't get any kickback for it. I got free headlights, so that's pretty good kickback already. Can't complain there. That was my kickback, was free headlights. You know, everything else is just a discount code for you, and I like the lights. I'm gonna keep them on. I drove at night the other day. Last night, matter of fact, I was driving around nighttime. I drove home from a ball game Thursday night. Nobody flashed me. I thought sure they would, because them things to me look extremely bright. They're way brighter than my factory lights. I think that is enough of an update for the month of October. Still getting stuff cleaned up around the house from the flood. It washed the driveway out down that way. You guys don't know my driveway's a half-mile long. I live way off the road. But the creek flooded down here and it washed out part of the driveway. So getting all that stuff fixed, more gravel brought in. Obviously with Helene tearing up North Georgia mountains, that really changed my October plans. The jury duty changed my October plans. A lot of stuff around Clayton is, I need to stay out of the way and let them guys work. So I don't want to be up here trying to film a video and getting in their way, and they're up here trying to restore access. A lot of these roads through there are access for certain reasons. They either get people in and out of remote areas, to access areas they use for just preservation of the forest. And so I don't need to be in their way out just having fun riding in Jeep videos. So the October plans, English is hard. The October plans are going to remain kind of fluid as I get closer to doing this stuff here in 2 weeks. I may tweak the plans a little bit. Say, yeah, okay, you know what, we're going to do this route instead of this, or go this route instead. So, you know, I may have to tweak them depending on what happens. But Georgia Traverse is gone. That ain't going to happen now. Hopefully Charles Creek will happen. If not, maybe I'll go up and do Old Bucktown or something. I don't know. I'll get something more to the west side of Georgia, out of Helene's path, where the damage ain't so bad. That's all I got, guys. 1870 Off-Road is out.